Whether you're an athlete or trying to slim down for health reasons, trying to burn off that excess body fat can often be a daunting task.
For beginners, they can start with doing the treadmill, and then after treadmill, konting stretch lang, just to build the endurance for the future workouts.
So in terms of motivation, it's a feeling. So it's based on our thinking, it's based on our emotions. So we have to imagine our future healthy selves para ngayon pa lang ma-start na natin on how to eliminate yung mga excess weight natin.
Whether you're an athlete or trying to slim down for health reasons, trying to burn off that excess body fat can often be a daunting task. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and join me as we learn more about the science of burning fat and small but effective changes in order to promote it. Welcome to Med Talk Health Talk. Now, before we talk about eliminating excess body fat, it's good to understand first how our body burns it. Now, to help me out with that, we have with us today personal fitness trainer, Miss Elaine Hensoli from Anytime Fitness. Hello and welcome, Coach Elaine.
Thank you, Doc. It's nice to be here.
Now, Coach Elaine, bago natin umpisahan lahat, let's just make it clear to our viewers that when we talk about burning body fat, the fat cells in our body are actually there. Ano bang yung nangyayari sa fat cells natin?
Okay, so the fat cells, Doc, they usually either expand or they shrink. Yun lang, dalawa lang yun.
So hindi actually nawawala. So pag pumayat tayo, hindi nawawala yung fat cells. Pag medyo nagkaroon tayo ng excess body fat, hindi yun bumabalik. Kumbaga lumalaki at nag-shrink.
Yes,
lang
exactly,
siya.
Doc.
Now, let's talk about that because most of the time when someone wants to lose some weight, it's in certain areas that they're not comfortable with. It's either excess here. But when it comes to fat distribution sa katawan ng tao, magkaiba
Yes.
sa male and sa female.
Yes, Doc. We have this body composition and we have what we call the body fat percentage. So it varies if either you are a male or a female. So for the male, usually the normal limit of the body fat is from 10 to 20%. And for the female, it's around 18 to 28% naman, Doc.
Is it a good goal, Coach, na ang goal ko is yung fat ko maging 1%, even 0% para talagang slim na slim?
Okay, so about that, we cannot totally remove the fat in our body, Doc.
It's not healthy to do
Yeah, it's
that.
not healthy because we still need fat because the fat, they have specific endocrine and metabolism functions. So, si fat may good functions then, like they are source of energy, they are insulators, so they keep the body warm. And then, they also have this function sa ating metabolism.
Ang itsura ba ng isang tao with around 18 to 20% body fat? Anong itsura nun?
Actually, hindi naman siya, Doc, na labas yung muscles, but more on, yung term dyan na tama is lean lang. Sakto lang. Fit lang siya tignan.
Okay, so ideally, whenever people see people in movies with all their muscles coming out, no, na very lean, that's an idealized version. That is not normal, everyday
Opo.
type of healthy percentage
Parang
of
hindi na
fat.
siya
So just,
realistic for your everyday
Yes.
activities.
now, when it comes to goals, when it comes to burning fat, ano ba ang gusto nating ma-achieve? What does our body want to do in order to burn excess fat?
So first, during exercise, your body uses first carbohydrates, and then after the body burns the specific amount of carbohydrates, next na yung fat or yung stored fat natin. So that's the time na nasa fat burning zone na tayo doon.
Is there a way para malaman ng isang tao na nasa fat burning zone na siya?
Okay, so we have this what we call the optimal fat burning zone. So that is 70 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. So the maximum heart rate actually varies per person, Doc. So because the maximum heart rate is, you can get that if you subtract 220 minus your age.
Those na baguhan pa sa pag-exercise and their idea of exercising is in order for me to burn as much fat as possible, I will run as fast as I can for as
Okay.
long as I can, trying to reach that maximum heart rate. Is that what we're trying to achieve here?
Actually, hindi naman kailangan na super intense yung workout natin, Doc, because we have low intensity, steady state exercises na also you burn fat during that period. For example, the high intensity version is yung sprinting natin sa treadmill or yung jogging.
Okay.
So low intensity is yung walking mo uphill.
Okay.
So you're just walking, but you intensify it through inclining the treadmill.
This is the ideal goal. What should be the goal of a beginner who doesn't have any exercise experience? Activity level is low, kadalasan sedentary.
Okay, so for beginners, especially those na first time talaga sa gym, Doc, they can start with doing the treadmill, and then after treadmill, konting stretch lang. Okay na yun siya, Doc. Just to build the hype or the endurance for the future workout.
Muscle soreness, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
When we talk about muscle soreness, normal lang siya. Totally normal siya, Doc, pag nag-exercise tayo. What happens with muscle soreness? Natitear yung muscles. So may mga micro tears, especially when you do something new. Pero that's normal, nothing to worry, kasi may muscle recovery naman tayo.
Okay, so all of this is definitely a good start, especially for those na hindi pa gamay, hindi pa sanay in order to gain physical fitness. What we want to achieve here is for them to be active. Start small steps. Being in a gym is a good thing, but start small and work your way up. So we will be talking more about all of what you have talked about earlier after the break, where we will try on exercises that really hit that fat burn. So keep it here on Med Talk, Health Talk. Welcome back to Med Talk, Health Talk. Now, to effectively burn off that excess fat, you have to make sure that you are in that fat burning zone, which will be further explained by our personal trainer, Coach Elaine Hensoli of Anytime Fitness. Coach Elaine, andito na tayo. Exercises to show our viewers. What is our goal here again in trying to achieve maximum fat burn?
Okay, so our exercise for today, Doc, would be high-intensity interval training. So high-intensity interval training is one of the most effective ways to burn fat sa body natin.
Okay, so pakita natin, which one do we do first? Let's do it first here with the...
Una tayo
this is
dito
a
sa rowing machine, Doc.
Okay, so let's explain first the purpose of this. This is trying to mimic, as the name suggests, a rowing movement.
Yes,
Ano?
Doc.
So typically, nasa tubig tayo, but para hindi tayo mabasa, we have a machine to try and replicate these movements. Now, for this to be effective, this machine has weight resistance on it. It also has compound movement, ano?
Yes, Doc.
with both here. Is it, in order to burn fat, is it weights or is it cardio?
So for about that, for cardio, you can burn more calories throughout the session, Doc.
Okay.
But with weight resistance, it's focusing more on building muscles kasi. But after the weight training workout, even at rest, you are still burning calories. Throughout the day naman siya, Doc.
I see.
Yeah.
So both are effective, just in a little bit
Yes,
different
Doc.
ways, ano? So, okay, so let's start with this one. So what we're trying to achieve here is a heart rate that is in the fat burning zone.
Yes,
Umpisa
Doc.
natin, Coach. Ano bang magandang form dito?
Okay, Doc. So straight lang yung likod.
Okay, straight
And
back.
then, parang nagro-row ka lang talaga, Doc.
Parang nag-roll lang ako. Okay. So
Push
from here,
yourself backward. Ayan.
back is straight the whole time.
Ayan. Then exhale pag pull mo, Doc.
Okay.
Ayan, good.
Okay. So yung gauge ko dito, Coach, is nakakapagsalita pa ako.
Okay.
Does that mean na I need to work harder?
So you will know that you're doing intense enough if nahihirapan ka na makipag-converse or mag-build up ng sentences. So for now, hindi pa tayo nasa fat burning zone talaga, Doc.
Okay, so what I am burning right now are my carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates or
Most,
glycogen stores.
And so how many minutes usually Ayan, medyo hinihingal na ako ng konti. How many minutes do I need to be doing this? It doesn't seem that long before my carbohydrate stores are depleted.
So, for now, Doc, we can just do 30 seconds of that rowing.
30 seconds, okay. Ayan, I
Almost
feel...
done, Doc. 10 seconds left.
Saan ba na?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay. So I'm feeling some effort here. I can still converse, which is good, ano? Now, for someone who is starting out with a workout, should they proceed further?
Yung workout natin is sunod-sunod because we are doing high intensity
Okay,
nga.
sunod-sunod.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so I was trying to delay it a little bit by talking to you. So, dapat wala siyang masyadong gap between
Yes, Doc.
exercises. Okay.
We have the rest after all the exercises done.
Okay, so the next exercise is using...
Would be this one is the slam ball, Doc. So
Okay.
you just squat as you get it and then lift up and then slam.
Okay, so the movement here for safety is anong dapat
So for-
alalahan ng mga viewers? Back straight all the time?
Yes,
Feet flat on the
always
floor?
don't slouch pag nagsusquat.
Okay.
And then lift up. And then as you slam, engage your core.
Engage the core. The
Yan,
core meaning
yes.
the abdominal muscles
Yes,
in the
Doc.
back. Okay. So we keep on doing this.
For 30 seconds, Doc.
So parang exercise, hinihingal. Mas may effort na.
Ayan na, Doc.
Hinihingal na ako.
Medyo papunta na tayo sa fat burning zone mo,
And-
Doc.
Stress reliever din siya, no?
Yes, because during exercise, we release endorphins.
But definitely, I'm feeling the burn in my legs, in my arms.
Last one, Doc. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job, Doc.
Okay,
Kamusta, Doc?
so next, okay naman. I can feel some effort when it comes to my body, but I'm still at a comfortable level.
Okay, sige. Push pa natin, Doc. There's another one. This one is the battle rope. So yung form naman natin dyan, Doc.
Okay.
Straight lang yung back. Still engage your core. And then, do small waves like this.
Small ways like that.
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Now, Coach, what are some red flag signs that indicate na we're doing too much?
Yun, Doc. Pag nahihilo ka na,
Nahihila?
That's a sign to stop.
Don't push it, ano?
yes, Doc.
It's not a race. No one here is trying to compete with you except yourself. All the benefits are for you. So, do not push your physical abilities.
Yes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and we're done.
Ayan, okay,
Good job,
Coach.
Doc.
So, after doing that, I can still talk to you, but not as easy as I could when you first started
Yes.
with the rowing machine. So it tells me that my heart rate is probably in that zone, that fat burning zone that we want. We're most likely in that optimal heart rate zone. What's the best way now to cool down? Agad-agad ba? Stop everything?
Okay, after your main workout, Doc, take some time to rest. And then after that, we can utilize the cardio equipment
Okay.
for your cool down. Just to
Okay.
slow down the heart rate.
So what is the importance of not stopping agad-agad or abruptly? You want your heart rate to gradually cool down.
Just in general, Doc, you just have to slow down your heart rate gradually, Doc.
Do you have any advice for our viewers, especially yung mga baguhan, when it comes to them trying to burn off excess body fat?
Yes, Doc, especially for the beginners, yung unang-una talaga dyan is to build the consistency. Because consistency is very important when you exercise. Kasi yun talaga yung kailangan natin i-build to reach our fitness goals. So, to have that consistency, first, you have to set your goal. Ano ba talaga yung goal mo? Ba't ka nag-enroll sa gym? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? Or just maintain a healthy lifestyle in general? Mas okay pag sinusulat natin kasi accountable sa goals natin. And in that way, we are building that consistency.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you write it down para hindi lang nagiging sa utak ang ating mga goals. It's right in front of us, it's paper, and it gives us more determination, more drive to get it through. Thank you so much,
Yes,
personal trainer, Coach Elaine of Anytime Fitness, for sharing these activities. Now, that's not all. When MedTalk Health Talk returns, we will talk about exercise and nutrition as an effective way for fat burning. So keep it here. We'll be right back. We hear a lot of different ways in which we can burn fat, but what is the best way in which to do this? Now, to tell us how we can best burn fat, not just with exercise, but with diet, we are joined by registered nutritionist and dietitian and founder of MDF Diet to Go, Michelle Miranda Fabella. Hello and welcome, Mitch. And you are also a sports nutritionist as well.
Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about that. Paano ba tayo makaka-burn ng fat effectively? Because that's the goal of a lot of people. Let's start first with, ano ba dapat yung motivation natin in which we will lose fat and lose that excess weight?
Yes. So in terms of motivation, it's a feeling. So it's based on our thinking. It's based on our emotions. So we have to imagine ourselves, the future healthy selves, para ngayon pa lang ma-start na natin on how to lose weight, on how to act properly para ma-eliminate natin yung mga excess weight natin.
Okay.
And you have to have a strong game plan to be able to do that, your intention, and make a commitment to your actions para matapos mo yung buong journey ng weight loss.
A lot of viewers who are watching this may already start their own journey with that, pero hindi nila nakikita yung results. Some people may be exercising extensively for siguro mga years, no? May membership na sila sa gym, they probably exercise every Sunday with their friends, but they don't see that weight loss that they're expecting. Probably nabawasan sila 1 to 2 pounds at most. Is this a typical case for most people?
Yes, it's very normal, and ang masasuggest ko, you don't feel down, you don't get down kapag hindi ka naglulose ng weight. You have to go on. You have to still work out and be mindful of what you're eating, especially after workout. That's a problem kasi after working out, we tend to eat out kasi alam natin na nag-burn tayo ng calories. What should we do? We have to eat a snack with carbohydrates, a little protein, and a little fat, but not totally tinatanggal yung carbohydrates. Para feeling pa rin, but you're not too full.
When it comes to calories, we always think about stay away from fat. Yes. Stay away from unhealthy fat.
Yes.
For that reason. Let's talk about that. Meron ba talagang healthy and unhealthy fat?
Yes, there's a lot of healthy fat, starting from the monounsaturated, the polyunsaturated fats, which comes from our oils, our nuts, like almonds, walnuts, sesame seeds. Avocado is also a good source of fat. It helps to feel fuller, pero mababa ang carbohydrate content niya. And about the lean meat, the lean cuts of pork, beef, fish, also the fatty fish are a good source of healthy fats.
What typically happens is they will feel hungry.
Yes.
After a workout. What should they be eating after that workout na gutom na sila?
Yes, for example, after a workout, like 30 to 40 minutes workout, you can have hard-boiled egg. Let's say a cup of oatmeal na pwede mong i-mix with almond milk or water if you like, and a little bit of sugar. So I suggest that minimize yung sugar cravings. Banana, it can be a good post-workout snack.
What to eat before we work out? Because a lot of people have this in their mind that in order for them to lose weight, they should not consume much calories. Kumbaga, the calories that they expend must be more than what they take in. And a lot of people tend to not eat completely because they want their weight to really drop down. Is this a good practice to do?
Yes, actually, you have to have a snack, a pre-workout snack, even just by a sandwich. You have carbs, protein, and fat 1 to 2 hours before you start your workout. So medyo na-burn mo na yun, and then during your workout time, you can finish all the workouts because you have a snack in your digestive system that can prolong your energy.
Right. Now, apart from diet, Mitch, are there any lifestyle changes that can help with someone who wants to lose excess fat?
Yes. First and foremost, you have to exercise regularly. Kahit 30 minutes lang yan in the morning and 30 minutes in the afternoon. That leads to better stress management. When you manage your stress well, that leads to better sleep. And when you have a good sleep, you'll be able to decide very well with your choices of food. And when you have that, you'll get more energy. And syempre, ang pinaka-goal natin, maiwasan ng mga chronic illnesses.
Okay, that's very good. Now, is there any situation where I can out-exercise my bad habits with food? Kumbaga, I am working out, can I eat as many calories I want because I'm thinking i-workout ko lang naman yan?
No, I definitely no. But kasi sa composition ng katawan natin, it's 80% diet, 20% exercise. So we cannot do that. Ang importante, be mindful when eating and make sure that you don't skip your meals. Kasi emptying your stomach means you're gonna crave more for the next meal. That's why yung mga Pilipino kasi sanay silang mag-overeat. So yun yung kailangan iwasan. Be mindful when eating, and especially when eating out with friends.
What is an ideal diet or an ideal lifestyle of food to eat for someone who wants to keep that excess fat at a minimum?
Yes, Doc. If you have your plate, normally, ang Pinoy kalahati kanin, pinupuno nila ng kanin. But the other way around, you fill it with vegetables and fruits. And then the other 1/4 is your protein, the other 1/4 is your starch, coming from carbs like rice, quinoa, adlay, and alternatives. So dun pa lang, makikita mo na balance yung diet mo. And make sure that you don't skip your meals, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're feeling hungry, you can have snacks in between, but light snacks. You can have some fruits, some nuts, which is very filling for your tummy.
But before we go, do you have any other tips for our viewers, especially when it comes to eating healthier?
Yes, make sure that you start your life now, then always imagine your future self. Para ngayon pa lang, healthy na tayo, and to minimize having chronic illnesses. And we should be mindful with our choices of food, and as much as possible, we can cook at home para mas alam natin yung ingredients na ginagamit sa pagkain.
Ayan, cooking at home is always best, para alam talaga kung anong kinakain. So thank you very much, registered dietitian and nutritionist Michelle Miranda Fabella, for joining us and sharing your expertise with our viewers.
Yes, thank you, Doc.
Burning fats can be best achieved through adequate exercise and proper nutrition. So find a workout and a diet that works best for you. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and thank you for joining us here on MedTalk Health Talk.